And now, if I could ask the folks in the back to send in Todd, and I will bring. It is my delight to welcome Todd Anderson. Todd Anderson is a digital poet, software artist, and educator based in New York City. He's been making experimental software art for over 10 years, including the live interactive poetry project Hot Writing, the performance inside the browser extension Hitchhiker, and the upcoming experimental video game Bub. He is co-director for the School of Poetic Computation, which has such an absolutely like outsized presence here in New York City, and is perhaps best known as the host and curator of Wordhack, the monthly language and technology talk series run that in NYC, running every third Thursday since 2014. I think I have spoken at this 3 times now. It's an epic contribution to the tech, art, literature scene in the city. Todd is the gentlest titan you will ever meet. And the last thing I will say is that for our hourly, so every hour we're doing a raffle for donations that are over $20. And for Todd's set, we've actually got a duo of books from MIT Press. We've got John Peterson's Playing at the World Volumes 1 and 2. I've got them back. I've got them switched up here. You will get both of these for the price of $20, right? Retail $55 and $30. So that's like a $85 value, possibly for $20. What a steal. What a steal. So as I said, thank you, MIT. That is for donations over $20. And Todd, come on in and share us a little about what you're about to do today.
Hell yeah. Thanks so much, Lane, for that wonderful introduction. Hey, everybody. I'm Todd. Really nice to meet you, and so excited to be here on this stream supporting ROMchip and game history. I'm going to be streaming the original Magic the Gathering single-player computer game. Some might call it Sid Meier's Magic the Gathering. It's Microprose production in 1997. So our prompt was to share something that was historically significant, either to us or in general, or a combination of both. I would say this is both. It's historically significant to me, as this is one of the games I grew up playing on in the little computer in my basement, and logged countless hours in this thing. But I think it is also very historically significant, especially when you look at the major business models driving the games industry today. We can see like the earliest antecedents of loot boxes, of gacha, of like kind of randomization or gambling based reward structures inside of games. These things that are the kind of like lifeblood of many free to play games. But this is kind of like when we were just kind of figuring out this is a single player game with like a little bit of multiplayer, but didn't have the competitive incentive structures to like you're gated to owning cards. But the single player experience of playing through a game, beating opponents, unlocking packs. It's also, I think, like a really big early influence for Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire was created by Magic players, and they surely would have played this game as like the first roguelike deck builder, if you will. Yeah, this is just a really fun game if you've never seen this single player Magic the Gathering game. Very fun, very unique, and kind of like really created the single player card game genre that would go on in like the Pokemon TCG, Game Boy cartridge, or Triple Triad, and all the different card games inside of a video game. This kind of ties into a lot of those. So I'm really excited to share this with you. And
yeah, let me get out of here and leave you to the chat. Go ahead and tap in, Todd.
all right, let's do it. Am I on? Let me just double check is my screen on? Are we seeing Magic the Gathering? Okay, great. I wasn't sure. Yeah, so I can. we may have a mildly rocky road ahead of us. This is a 1997 game, which are hard to get running. It was thankfully re-released later as part of a reboot of a later product called Duels of the Planeswalkers. The thing I'm running on is a somewhat modified version of a 2010 installer for that product that allows it to run on modern machines, but we're rocking compatibility mode for Windows XP in here, and it's going to be. Am I good to go? Alrighty, let's get into it. So we're gonna start a new game, and this is a little janky. In the stream test that we discovered, this game is not one consistent window to stream, but actually many different programs that open their own windows. So this character creation thing is gonna be a little wild. Let's start a new game. Okay, really important question. What is our color going to be? Or I'm going to play on Magician difficulty. That's going to start us with a 2-color deck. But what is our opening color? I'm open to any of these except for black. I played a big long back run in just like kind of learning the game in preparation for the stream. Red, white, green, and blue all have their own options. If you're a Magic player, you might have some affinity for some of these colors. I'm seeing some interest in red, some interest in blue. I'm seeing 2 votes for red, and red gets moving quickly, so I'm happy to do a red build here. Shouts out to Ahoy and Dave. Okay, let's get into it. All right, gotta design my character here. Who am I? Could be Stickman. Oh, I love this little guy. All right, we can be this little guy. Get some variations. Yeah. Okay, got the helmet. Now the helmet, I want people to be able to see my face. Some real Monster Factory going on here. All right, we got not a whole variety of bracer colors here. I got the nice studded bracer here. Yeah, I think I am happy with. Oh wow, I didn't see this ring. We're definitely rocking the big leather ring here. Um, no, he's just got a big potion. Okay, so I'm gonna save this guy, and it saves it as a .pic file. And all right, what is this guy's name? We'll call him Goobler. All right, Goobler. All right, now we have to leave, and then it's gonna do some weird stuff. All right, you can call me Goobler. Yeah, it's a little potion. Okay. I'm gonna have to quickly quit the game and restart so it will be full screen on my computer. This is the most exciting part of any Magic the Gathering stream. Now we resume game, and I think we're back. Okay, I'm gonna try to run away to this town so I can look at my deck before we fight. Oh shit, we have to fight. We gotta duel this druid. I don't even know what's in my deck, but let's duel. All right, we got a coin flip here. Lost the flip, that's not great. So, if you haven't seen it before, Magic the Gathering, the OG trading card game. 2 opponents, they have differing life totals. We start with 10 life here. Typically in Magic, you start with 20 life. They're starting at 6 because they're an early game opponent. I'm gonna choose to play first. Let's start the duel. Wow, I'm gonna lose. This is a hand typically in Magic you would mulligan, get a new hand, but I'm starting out with 1 swamp in my all red deck. So let's see if I can have this Cyclopean Mummy carry the game. So in Magic, you have a mix of lands and spells in your deck. The lands are your resource that allow you to cast your spells, and you're trying to deal damage to your opponent through a mix of creatures, enchantments, and spells. So I'm going to be hitting my opponent with this Cyclopean Mummy, perhaps, and protecting myself with the Wall of Bone. These different sorts of things. But right now, my deck is 2 colors, black and red, which is a fun combo. But I don't have a red land that allows me to cast my red cards. So I don't expect this to go well for me. Yep, and I draw a card every turn, but I've not drawn a land. Okay, and now this Asp Legacy, I have to pay 1, or take 1 additional damage. Oh my god. All right, I'll pay 1. Okay, we're on the board. Let's go. Okay, I've got a mountain. Allows me to cast my red spells. We are gonna get in there. Actually, I could just trade off with this Goblin Rock Sled, which I might have to do. Nah, let's get busy with Cyclopean Mummy. All right, got my 2/1 creature ready to get into action. Yeah, see folks enjoying the sound effects here. Okay, the Napsasp is not attacking. It's holding back my Cyclopean Mummy, but I'm open. No, I have giant strength. Yeah, let's get this Goblin Rock Sled down. So I'm trying to deal 6 damage to my opponent before they deal 9 damage to me. The main way we would do that is by attacking with our creatures, and then our opponent can choose to block or not. They've got some life gain going on, which isn't great. All right, but now I can start making some things happen. I think we're just gonna have to start getting in the mix with giant strength on. Oh gosh, I tapped the wrong land. Cancel. So now I would take Mana Burn. These are old Magic rules where if you tap a land and don't use it, you would take damage yourself. So I'm gonna have to get away from casting what I was going to cast, and I'll cast this Gray Ogre, an iconic Magic creature. Okay, and we are still in a bit of a standstill in that I don't want to trade my higher power creatures for these little snakes. Okay, got my blue mana battery, but it is time to start getting busy with a giant strength on the Cyclopean Mummy. And 4 damage, just like that. Yeah, I see Obscuratory Windows 95 strategy board game core. Absolutely, this is a Windows 95 strategy card game. Oh no, killer bees. That can be really big. That's scary. Fortunately, they tapped all their land to gain life, so are unable to pump up their killer bees. All right. And it looks like we might have to, I think they can maybe kill me with the killer bees. I am going to get a little unholy strength on this guy, and then maybe a little. Yeah, I think we can force them. So I think I want to attack with these 2 4/3s here because they attack pretty well into this board. But my opponent is going to be able to pump their killer bees next turn and do quite a lot of damage. So I want to make myself about as threatening as I can this turn. And that might mean putting another giant strength on my Cyclopean Mummy. So I think I'm going to go very aggressive and put them dead to the Cyclopean Mummy. Get in there with both of these guys. Oh, wow. That is great for me. They just what's called chump blocked with their killer bees. So they blocked my creature to avoid taking damage. Usually in this game, you want to trade your creatures for your opponents. It's kind of you're trying to trade resources back and forth. I have a lot of enchantments on my creatures. They're pretty big. My opponent could have pumped up this big bee on their next turn, but decided to just block with it and let it die instead. So I'm ecstatic with that trade. I can't attack with this guy, so I'm just gonna block with him. Dang, that's a big tree. But fortunately, my mummy is bigger. I guess I could have attacked with the Gray Ogre as well. Let's get Pit Scorpion in the mix. So this is showing you a little bit what this is the battle mode. These are the random encounters of Magic as an RPG. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of iconic early art here. Cyclopean Mummy, Great Ogre, Pit Scorpion. I think I'm gonna run away with this one here. Let's get in there. Pit Scorpion joining the squad. All right, cool. We won our first match. Let's go. And we got to hear this iconic victory music. So we've got some cards here. Granite Gargoyle is looking pretty good. So when you defeat an opponent, you get an option of taking some cards, or you can take a dungeon clue. This has Candelabra of Thanos, not great. Cyclopean Tomb isn't great. Time Walk is a really great, iconic Magic card. But I think at the moment we just need a more decent red cards like Granite Gargoyle. Got to get that blue mana battery out of our deck. So I'm just going to take the cards here. Ooh, and I got an amulet. Okay, so we've arrived at a town. So this is where a lot of the game happens. We finally get to look at our deck, where we have 11 mountains, 4 swamps. That is not enough land. Looks like we are mostly red. Got a couple goblins. I love this guy. Hurloon Minotaur, 3 mana, 2/3. This is just a serious guy. Very iconic. Hill Giant, another iconic. Yeah, we got the smithing sounds popping off. All right. I want to get Magnetic Mountain out of here as ASAP and Blue Mana Battery. I don't know if I can get both. Let's get Granite Gargoyle in the mix. Decent card. I guess we'll click done. See if there's any cards we can. Oh, great. Another Magnetic Mountain. None of these cards look particularly good. I don't want any of these. So let's begin a quest. Take this message north to my brother, the keeper of Unicorn Sanctum. He will reward you with a mana link. Hell yeah. So mana links are these little guys down here. They determine your starting life total. Having more of them is great. Alrighty. Let's accept this quest. Have a little structure to our lives. We're gonna go north to Unicorn Sanctum. Is this Unicorn Sanctum? So here's our little guy. We always have this strange little fast-walking avatar. Actually, this person is gonna have a red deck. So we wanna face them so we can get some more red cards for our red deck. All right, Sorceress, let's dance. Oh no, it's a Goblin Lord. I've been tricked. Oh no. Maybe they'll just take my Wall of Bone. No, I got this. I got this. Believe in me, chat. At least we have more than one land in our opening hand. But they're coming out quick with the Goblin Balloon Brigade. But we're coming out quick with this 1 mana, 1/1 creature with no abilities. Not looking great. Oh my god, look how many goblins they have. It's just an onslaught of goblins. Alright, we've got our 2 mana, 2/1. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's a lot of goblins going on here, and not looking good for the home team. I'm gonna need to draw a mountain right here. Nope. Typically, for a 40-card deck like this, we would want to have. I'm just gonna get in there with this bad boy. Yeah. For a 40-card deck like this, we'd want to have 16, probably 17 lands. Oh no, the Goblin Polka Band. What does that do? 2 tap, pay red for each target, tap any number of random target creatures. That's so crazy. You're crazy for that one, Goblin Lord. Oh man, still really not drawing any lands. This is not great. I think our only hope really is giant strength on the Goblin Rock Sled. So okay, they're flying. All right, all right. Still no lands. Morale is flagging. Just need one mountain and then oh no, it's the Goblin King. All goblins get +1/+1 and gain Mountain Walk. So that's gonna buff all their goblins and oh my gosh, wow, just completely annihilated there. Fortunately, we didn't lose a important card for us, this Wall of Bone. I think we might be looking to cut black from our deck anyway. Really rationalizing. I thought I was going to face a sorceress who is a low-level opponent. Instead, we got rocked by the Goblin King. Such is the way of Chandelar, the Magic the Gathering single-player game. All right, let's go back to our delivery route to Unicorn Sanctum. Green amulets for any enchantments. We have a green amulet. Are there any red enchantments that we could get? Blood Moon is fun. Actually, Immolation, I think, is good. So the music is pretty loud here. I hope it's not overpowering me. But in any Magic deck, so this is where we get into like the roguelike deck builder side of things, where we're trying to figure out what will make our deck strong and able to defeat stronger opponents. And one of the things I think we are going to need is some removal, some ways to kill creatures that are really threatening to us that we can't just block and get rid of. Like, we just lost the game to a Goblin King there, and this Immolation is a card that would potentially allow us to kill it. Orcish Oriflame is another potentially strong creature. Could also get Raging River, a famously annoying Magic card that splits the battlefield into multiple sides. We're not going to get Raging River. I'm going to take this Immolation because I think I just need a little more removal. All right, that's all I have in terms. All right, what do we got here? We got Eternal Warrior. Attacking does not cause enchanted creature to tap. Give it Vigilance? Nah, not good enough for me. Bog Wraith, that's too expensive. All right, let's get this Immolation in our deck. Got a fresh slot. Oh my god, can I just take Blue Mana Rattery out? I guess I can. Seems like it's letting me play with less than 40 cards. Is there anything else I can take out? Could take out... Man, I hate this guy. Yeah, 38 cards, let's dance. Yeah, sorry, Piss Hospital. Not ready to figure out how Raging River interacts with banding. Okay, there's Unicorn Sanctum. Just cruise over here. What does food do in this game? Great question. Why is there food in this game? An important resource in Magic the Gathering. For whatever reason, you have to buy food in town, and as you're walking around the map, it gradually depletes food, and if you don't have any food, you walk slow. It's just a terrible mechanic. Okay, and also some of the key text doesn't show up. So something just happened to us, but I don't know what it is. Oh wow, Swords of Plowshares. That's an iconic, great card. I guess, oh yeah, we got our Mana Link. Incredible. Let's begin another quest. Defeat the Druid and get blue cards. I don't know if I want blue cards. Never mind. Alright, let's... I don't want to fight you, Druid. Fine, I'll duel you. Alright, gonna play first. Okay, there we go. We got some mountains. Here we go, there's our Immolation. We got this Goblin Rock Sled that can't attack. Naf's Asp. Alright, time to get this Onulet in the mix. this is just a little 2/2 creature. All right, this feels like a trap. So yeah, so great question. My opponent is attacking with their 1/1 snake into my 3/1 and 2/2. Why would they do that? And I think the likely thing is that they have a trick, like a giant growth or something. I am just gonna block with. I don't want to lose my Onulet here, but I don't really care about my Rock Sled, so I'm gonna just block with this. All right, not sure what the Druid was going for with that one. Okay, my Onulet has been Wanderlusted. That means I'm gonna take a damage in each of my upkeeps. Okay. Hopefully it won't come to that. Attacking in with my Onulet, and I'll play this Primal Clay. I guess we can make this as a 2/2 creature with flying. I've got plans for it next turn. Okay, they're attacking me with this 2/2. There's the giant growth I was suspecting. All right, here's a swamp. Now we can put some giant strength on this guy. And we're gonna finish off this Druid. Hey, all right. So Wooden Spear and Web, I don't really want to be green, but the Pass of Cronus, Mox Ruby, that's something we want in our deck. Okay, so we gotta find this pipe. That's gonna be the mission of this stream. We'll see if we can get up there. So in the early days of Magic the Gathering, the most powerful cards in the original set were something called the Power 9. There are 5 of these moxes, 1 for each color. They allow you to basically play a land for an additional land for free, really accelerate your game plan. This one is red. That's one of the colors that we want to be. So if we can find that, that'll be really strong. And typically how this game handles really powerful cards, there are some really powerful cards that you can just get, like Lightning Bolt, Swords to Plowshares, Contract from Below, which is the most powerful card in the game, but they didn't really know it at the time. But there is some of these iconic, really powerful cards, like the Power 9, like the Black Lotus, Time Walk. These sorts of cards are hidden in these dungeons, which are really fun. We're going to need to improve our deck before we get there, but I'm going to try and find that. That looks like it's in a coastal. Oh my God, it's right there. Oh man, we could get Mox Ruby. All right, I guess I'm going to spend some time just sort of orbiting around this area. With a red amulet. I don't think my deck is quite good enough to go in there yet. So I'm gonna do a little questing, a little deck improving. I have to go south to Pyrian Keep. Not today, horseman. Check my map. Oh, Pyrian Keep is over there. So there's these different types of terrain where people will find you. The horse guys ganged up on me. Oh, now's a great time to tell you all you should donate to ROMchip. I'm seeing a link in the chat right now. ROMchip, amazing journal of game history, open access. You could read about many important historical games like this one. Yeah, thanks so much, ROMchip, for supporting this stream. This is really fun. Let's start the duel. All right, gonna start things off. Goblin Balloon Brigade. Get Cyclopean Mummy on the mix. This is what we like to call curving out. 1 drop, 2 drop. We're using all our mana every turn, presenting threats to our opponent. It doesn't get better than this. Oh, what if I made both of my cards really difficult to deal with. Could I kill my opponent this turn? Let's go. Okay, strip mine. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get this strip mine for sure. So strip mine is a land that lets you destroy one of your opponent's lands. It's great when you're ahead, which we're hoping to be in our red deck. I'm gonna take these cards. And then maybe, oh, there's the keep. No, let me go in there. No, leave me alone, Druid. All right. I'm rewarded with, I don't know what I'm rewarded with. Oh, this is the place with the Eternal Warrior. No, I don't want to do that quest. Okay. I need to defeat some red mages, which will likely be hanging out in this mountain area. But yeah, there's these little areas where you can find things. For one red amulet, I reveal the deck. No, I don't need to see their deck. Oh, I found a Psionic Blast. That's pretty good. Zephyr Haven. All green cards. Okay, let's get Strip Mine in here. We will not be getting Magnetic Mountain in here. We will not be getting Blue Mana Battery. Yeah, looks like it's just Strip Mine. Is there anything else good? No. All right. Defeat the Fungus Master, which has been menacing our village. Return here and I will reward you with any enchantments. I think we could defeat a Fungus Master. Let's accept this quest. All right, Fungus Master. What do you got? Ocean Soldier is a totally serviceable card. By him. Can pop him in there. What I really need though is some lightning bolts. Okay, yeah, here's a little red enclave. A mountain, that's great. We would love to have more mountains. Colossus of Sardia, such a funny, I used to, oh, we're just $72 away from breaking 5K. Now is a great chance to donate. Colossus of Sardia, 9 mana for a 9/9 that doesn't untap. I used to think this card was so good when I was a kid, but oh my god, it's so bad. You have to pay 9 mana to untap it every time. No thank you to the Colossus of Sardia. All right, let's see if I can find this Fungus Master though. Hey, there he is. All right, all right. He's got some blue going on, eh? Okay. Do I want Giant Strength or Unholy Strength? Yeah, let's get some Giant Strength on this bad boy. Attack. So it looks like our deck's main plan so far is just putting enchantments on flyers and then getting in there. Gonna swing in here. And diversify our threats. Our opponent is not doing very much. It happens. Let's... Yeah. Make this guy a 5/1. Hey, all right. Ooh, City of Brass and Taiga. So these are also one of the iconic early Magic the Gathering cards, these lands that tap for multiple colors of mana. Typically these sorts of lands end up being some of the most expensive cards in Magic. And this allows us to play green later if we want. And City of Brass is a nice flexible land as well. So I'm gonna take these cards. Oh, and I have a Wall of Wood. All right, we got a Mishra's War Machine. That's too expensive. We got an Ornithopter. It's a fun, iconic card. 0 mana, 0/2. Oh, looks like we need to buy some food. We're running pretty low on food. Also, in this emulated version, it clicks a bunch back and forth rapidly, so it's hard to buy just a little food. You end up buying a ton of food. I don't really want to duel this druid, but I'm going to try and make it quick. Yeah, Wall of Wood. All right, let's put this Unholy Strength on him. We see an Uncle Istvan? Oh, look at that top deck. Giant Strength. Make our Goblin huge. Hiya. Hey, oh, another Taiga. All right, we could start playing some green cards. +2 lives in the next duel. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the verge of just taking... These black cards are not particularly good. So I'm kind of on the verge of just taking out the swamps. We don't have any forests, but we could get some. But yeah, let's get... these out of here. Let's get these Taigas in here. We gotta get a forest. Oh yeah, War Mammoth? You kidding me? Mountain. Alright, get out of here. Cyclopean Mummy. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a City of Brass in there. It's got some War Mammoth in the mix. A little risky without having a forest, but I think we might be able to pull it off. Alright, let's get my main man Giant Spider in there. So this red-green combination, it's called Gruel, after the clan in a later set. Let's see, oh, it'd be great if we could get a forest. Okay, return to Zephyr Haven to get some enchantments. Stop by here. Okay, that card is terrible. Alright. A little red outpost. I happened upon. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, ooh, Mox Emerald. West of Zephyr Spire. Okay, another on color Mox. Alright, let's go back here. Oh, I don't want to fight you, Beastmaster. I gotta duel this Beastmaster. It's gonna take my Minotaur. Mountain. Watch out, here comes Goblin Polka Band. You know I'm blocking. Oh man, Grizzly Bears, an iconic Magic card. 2 mana for a 2/2 bear. Classic. I don't think we're going to go for the ball lightning just yet. Our opponent has a lot of health. Ball lightning in our hand. 3 red mana for a 6/1 trample, but it dies at the end of the turn. I do think... oh my god. Ah, it's so big. Let's see. power 2 or less unblockable. Or do I just get in with the ball while the ballin' is good? This guy is gonna eventually be too big. I think I might just do a little ballin'. Maybe the AI will block it. Oh my god, that's incredible. That was a terrible block by my opponent, but this is 1997 AI. Sorry, Sid Meier. But yeah, our opponent had this enchantment which was giving plus power equal to the number of forests, so that grizzly bear was gonna get bigger and bigger. We didn't really have a way to deal with it. Wow, we really needed that if we wanted a chance to keep our Hurler and Minotaur. Aswan Jaguar. Choose a random creeper type from those in target opponent's deck. Nice, going after my giants. Okay, no giants here. Oh, sick, strip mine. The only thing giant over here is giant strength. Ha. No! Okay, it didn't kill my guy, and I think I'm just gonna get ahead of the game and strip mine it before they can play anything too big. Uh-oh. They're ramping. Ooh, birds of paradise. All right. We've got a game plan. Green is not famous for its removal. Let's go, Yoshin Soldier. We'll play our Dwarven Warriors. Can this 5/8 Yoshin Soldier go all the way? All right. They're giving away their birds. Blue Brigade. All right. In Magic terms, we call this putting someone in the abyss, that they have to lose a creature every turn. Okay, their City of Brath's War Mammoth is going to be coming in. All right, let's have this guy fly. War Mammoth in here. Tap this for green. All right. Gain X life. All right, here comes the crew. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got something, we just got banded. I know Piss Hospital was asking about banding earlier in the chat. So we were just double blocked and the Timberwolves took all the damage. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Banding is a rule that was gotten rid of by, because it was so complicated. Okay, we are so close here. Oh, so close to breaking 5K. Oh man. All right, as soon as we break 5K, I'll go in the dungeon. How about that? Otherwise, it's just dueling druids. Uh-oh. All right, let's all right. Oh, Hill Giant, another iconic card. Comes the crew. Ooh. Brassman, Burrowing, Aspect of Wolf, Land Leeches. Ooh, I do want to know where that Mox Emerald is. I don't know if I care about any of these cards. I'm gonna take the Dungeon Clue. What? Contains small blue creatures. Ooh, I got a Timberwolves. Any enchantment. Okay, what can I get in here? Mana Flare. Got another Immolation. Are there any good green ones I could get? Lure is an iconic one. Wild Growth is pretty good. I think I'm gonna just get another Immolation. Alright, trade green amulets. Alright. If I can pick up a forest along the way, I think we are ready to... Oh, Lightning Bolt! Yo, iconic card. Send me to the dungeon. Once I have this Lightning Bolt, my deck will be so much better. Oh man, made me lose my opening hand. All right, Timberwolves. No. Ah, Lightning Bolt's so good. Do I want the Rock Sled? I think I might just want some Giant Strength on this guy. Get out of here, Brassman. Alright. City of Brass, maybe. Guy down. It says if they knew I had a giant growth in my hand and could kill them. Oh, we busted the $5,000 ceiling. Let's go. Once we have this lightning bolt, it's dungeon time, baby. Alibaba. All right. All right. Oh, lightning bolt. All right. Here we go. Wow. Double red land. Trade for your city brass for 5 extra life in the next school. Never mind. I need that city brass. What do you got? Mountain. All right. Yes, forest. Okay. We're getting there. Goblin Polka Band out. Whoa, we have a channel? That's crazy. Lightning Bolt. Welcome to the squad. All right. Got to make one more cut, and I have another immolation here, right? Oh, I've got the Brute. That's not great. Do I have my other immolation? No, it's already in my deck. Fissure. Destroy target creature or land. That's okay. I could see getting into Fissure. I don't know about Dwarven Warriors. Yost the Soldier. These are all fine. Alright. Sorry, Mons Goblin Raiders. You are too small. Or wait, Cave People? Yeah. Let's go, Cave People. Okay. This is the deck. We're gonna see if we... Alright. Okay, this might be too many land, actually. I think we could lose a mountain. Or actually, we probably don't want City of Brass if we're going in the dungeon, because life loss will carry over. So I'll take out the City of Brass. And then we have 1, 2, 3 green source. No, we need the City of Brass. Changed my mind. All right. Ideally, we'd want one more forest if we can find one on the way. Now, forest? Yeah, forest. Okay. City of Brass can come out. Forest can go in. Green amulet for any creatures? Oh my god, overwhelming. Quick, chat, what's your favorite creature? Oh no, we gotta get Curd Ape. As long as you control any forest, Curd Ape gets +1/+2. My main man, Curd Ape. Yeah! Get in the deck, Curd Ape. Let's go. Alright, what are we taking out here? Is Fissure too slow? It might be. Alright, well, we can at least get the start of the dungeon. Oh yeah, there's a cleric attacking somewhere. Alright, let's see, look on the map. So it's right up here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Alright, dungeon time. Bad moon. Uh-oh. I don't have any black creatures. Okay. Get a little randomized reward. +2 life. Love to see it. Alright. The goal is to fight as few creatures as you can. While getting... Ooh, I got a fire elemental? Alright. I think I could probably take this guy with my fire elemental. Let's go. What if I just killed you on turn 1? How about that, opponent? This is crazy. It lets me attack with it on the first turn. What the hell? Is that going to be GG? Hell yeah. Oh, that ruled. Oh, I got a ball lightning in the next duel? Alright, which of these 3 spells requires 3 blue and 4 colorless mana to cast? I think it's probably Island Fish Jasconius. It's Island Fish Jasconius. I bet y'all didn't know that. I knew that. Yeah, there's some riddles. You gotta be finding Island Fish Jasconius. Alright, I got a ball lightning against this one. Alright, which... Am I gonna win on the first turn again? This is so sick. Goodbye. Where are the cards? Which one has regeneration? I think Diabolic Machine, but I'm not sure. Yay! Alright, let's get these dice. Wow, these bonuses are so good. Alright, I'm not getting that trivia. I was really hoping I would get a giant growth so I could kill them on the first turn. This is crazy when I start with a creature. Winning on the first turn is not common in Magic. Throne of Bone, that's not going to be good enough, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, what am I getting? Please, come on, Mox Ruby, Mox Ruby. Time Twister. Still an iconic card, but not one I can play. That's the only direction left I can go, right? Alright, gotta face this guy. Alright. It's my first one where I'm not starting with an amazing card in my hand. Already in play, I mean. Haha. Oh no, another vampire bats. Oh no, more vampire bats. That's quite good. Yeah. Turns out my deck is way less good when I don't start with a hasty 5-4 in play. Oh no, carrion ants. What are they doing? All right, granite gargoyle. Let's see. I guess I gotta get in there. I think I got a lightning bolt. Okay. What are they doing with all these mana bolts? All right, I'm very close winning this. Hey, all right. Mox Ruby, come on, Mox Ruby. Ah, another guy. All right, looks like my time here is almost done. I don't think I'm gonna find the Mox Ruby. Just more vampire lords. Alrighty. Thanks so much, everybody. This has been Magic the Gathering Chandelar. Really fun to stream for you all. This was a blast. Thanks so much for donating to ROMchip. Really proud to have crossed the 5K threshold in this stream.
Hello, Todd.
Hello.
Thank you for that magical time.
Oh, hey. Yeah, no. Love to provide a magical experience to our viewers.
That was a real delight. The chat was really locked in. Incredible work. Thank you so much, Todd. And with your help, we are now at $5,110,
Hey.
which is we are well beyond that 5,000 mark. We're at 73% of our 7K goal. Todd, thank you so much for being a supporter of ROMchip, and I will check you in the real world sometime soon.
Hey, all right. Thanks,
Amazing.
Lane.
Bye, Todd. Now, folks, don't go anywhere because we've got Pablo Quarta coming up next with some Super Smash Brothers Melee on the GameCube. You are not going to want to miss this. But first, if you are just joining this stream, who am I? What are we doing here? I'm Lane Nooney. I'm the managing editor of ROMchip, a journal of game histories. We are an open access hybrid audience online venue for the publication of game history. And so that means first, we develop, solicit, edit, and publish work across a range of formats, from traditional academic articles to oral histories, short essays, and translations, dealing with everything from video games to board games, analog games, sports, and play. Second, we have no paywall, no advertising, no logins, no predatory publishing model. You don't have to pay anything to read the research that's published in ROMchip. And last, we are a hybrid audience. We are trying to create a big tent around game history. We believe you shouldn't need a PhD to read the research in ROMchip or to be able to write for us, right? Our current tier 1 fundraising goal is $7,000. That pays our basic operating costs. We would love to be able to get beyond that. We have a tier 2 goal up aiming toward 8,500 and a tier 3 of 10K. And all of that money, 90% of the money we raise goes directly back to the freelancers who support this journal. So writers, translators, our web developer, our tech specialist, our copy editor. That's a pretty incredible, direct to the people making this stuff happen. So the more you give, the more game history we can make possible. ROMchip is funded only by our fans and supporters. Our creative and editorial independence is so special to us, and it's what allows us to make so much magic happen in this space. So not to reuse that old metaphor, but so don't just hover over that link, please. If you haven't given yet, we would love a contribution of any size.